All right, welcome everybody. It's Deanna Nichols, doTERRA Blue Diamond. Welcome to our weekly Essential Oils Are Not Magic Beans event. If you're watching on Facebook, give us a shout out. I can see your comments and your emojis. I love your emojis. And so tell us who you are, where you're from, why you're watching, and I will be sure to give you a shout out back if I can. I'm going to see if I can do two things at once here and look for your comments while I'm talking. There we go. I can see you. Let me see if I can get my picture up. There's Rhonda. There's Mary. I'm getting emojis. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. So hi Lynn, it's good to see you. So we have a weekly event. Essential Oils Are Not Magic Beans. They are pretty freaking fantastic, however. And so tonight what we're going to do is something a little bit different that we've gotten away from a tad bit, but I'd like to steer us back on course. And we're calling this, I'm new, what do I do? So I bet you there are two groups of new people that are watching. And one group of you has no idea what's going on. Like maybe you know a little about essential oils, but you're new to doTERRA. You don't have a wholesale membership. So you're what we call a guest. And welcome to you. We hope that you will watch us for the 30 minutes tonight and that you'll learn some stuff that can help you to figure out what is like the big dealio about essential oils and why is doTERRA like the bee's knees when it comes to oils. Hi, Mom. And Linda's watching, Tasha's watching. The other group of people who are new are people who have recently gotten their oils. So maybe in the past like 90 days, they said yes to becoming a wholesale member of doTERRA. They got a little package of oils and now they're like, okay, what do I do with these things? And so I'm going to help you figure that out. The rest of you guys that are watching, you're going to help me tonight because you're going to tell these new folks what to do with these oils with me. So in the comments, when I'm talking about an oil, I need all of you, what's the opposite of newbies? Old bees? All of you old bees, I'm going to need you to pipe in and tell us how you use these oils. Okay, so give us a safety tip, give us a testimony, give us a user tip, a hack, whatever you got, that's going to help a brand new person. Think back to the time when you didn't know what you were doing and you thought oils were just to help you sleep better. And they are, but you thought that was pretty much what they were good for. I need your help tonight, okay? And so if you're watching with somebody that you recently helped get started, then feel free to greet them, introduce them to the rest of us, and let us know that they're here as well. And we're going to put you guys, all you newbies, in a drawing to win a roller bottle remedy. A roller bottle remedy is a recipe of oils that when you combine them together, it does something cool. So this one's called I Wish I Felt Less Pain, and it's a blend of oils. And we're going to give you something like this if you win our drawing tonight. So whether you're a first-time guest and you're not a doTERRA member at all, or you got started in the past 90 days on our team, we just need you to comment and tell us who invited you to watch the video and let us know your status, like I'm a guest or I'm a newbie, and we'll enter you in the drawing, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you something really, really important. Whether you're a guest, a newbie, or an old bee, you have a chance to get up to 4 of each of these 3 bottles for free before the end of the month. We still have a week left. We're going to talk about how to get free Past Tense, which is the tension blend, free Aromatouch, which is the massage blend, and also free Balance, which is the grounding blend. And if you've already gotten it free, you can get it 3 more times. So it's pretty cool. Those are my freebies that I got. And so I'm pretty excited about those. Those are oils I use all the time. And we're going to talk about those too. Okay. So let's start out. Let's say you just got started and you have these oils in front of you and you're like, what the heck do I do with them? The number one thing that I can tell you about essential oils is you have got the world's best essential oils in front of you if you have doTERRA oils. And how you can tell that is you can look on the bottom of the bottle and there's a really small number on there. It's backwards for me right now. And you can plug it into a website called source2u.com and you can go and see what exactly is in that bottle. And we do dozens and dozens of tests that no one else is even doing in the whole industry. In fact, if you want to find out what other people are saying about us, there was a consumer advocacy group that put together a write-up of like 11 different essential oil companies. I posted it here on my page on Oil Shares with Deanna Nichols on Facebook. And you can go and see what independent groups have said about us and what the testing shows. And I got news for you. Out of the 11 most popular companies, 8 of them had adulterated, like they messed around with and synthetically created and doctored 2 of the most common essential oils, lavender and peppermint. I mean, that's pretty basic. So I don't even know what they're doing to their other oils. But doTERRA and 2 other companies were the only ones who had not been caught adulterating their oils. And of course, they only tested 3 oils. But we know that doTERRA has never been found to have any adulterations by anybody, and lots of people have tried and failed to find anything bad. And that's so comforting as a mom, as a human being, that when you use the oils, you know that there's not going to be anything in there that you don't see on the label, okay? The other thing is that doTERRA was praised highly for our co-impact sourcing, where we're making lives better for the people who grow the plant material all over the world, in places not on the side of a highway somewhere in a metropolitan area, but they're growing them up in the mountains in really rural areas, very undeveloped countries where people don't have a lot. And we want to make sure they get treated fairly, that they have clean water, that they have good health care, they have fair wages, good working conditions. And so we formed these cooperatives where we make sure that they get those things, and everybody benefits from the hard work of these people, including the people doing the work. Isn't that what it's supposed to be like? Unfortunately, a lot of people get taken advantage of in the essential oil world, and doTERRA just doesn't do that. So we don't make up our own oils in a lab somewhere, and we don't take advantage of people who grow the real stuff for us. And so we bring those products to you, and you can proudly and confidently use them, okay? So that's the first thing, is you got something good in front of you. Secondly, there are probably, I feel really confident saying that there are probably some things underneath your kitchen sink that your kid could open the cabinet and get right to. There are probably some things on your bathroom sink, in your shower, that are far less safe than what you have in front of you with your essential oil kit. So don't be nervous, okay? I'm gonna tell you a couple of things so you don't make any little miscues, but really the worst thing that can happen is that you could get some discomfort on your skin if you use, or in your mouth if you accidentally ingest an oil you shouldn't be. But you're not going to die, okay? And you're not going to get any toxins inside you. We've already established that. So we just need to learn some basics and make sure that you know that. And if you make a mistake, I'll tell you how to fix it, okay? It's really simple. But the thing is I want you to open up your bottles. So if you have your essential oils, or any essential oils from doTERRA in front of you right now, just grab one. I'm going to grab lavender because it is like the simplest, easiest, safest oil, and nothing that you can put lavender on is going to get worse. I can guarantee you that, okay? So anytime that anything's going on, lavender is just going to help. And here's why, is it's just such a calming oil, and it's super safe for all ages. And here's the secret: babies and children are just smaller humans. So if these are safe for humans, and we've already established that they are the world's safest and best essential oils, then they certainly are safe for small humans. And so you just use less oil. And if you're concerned about their skin being more sensitive, that is why we have this thing called fractionated coconut oil. It's liquid coconut oil, and it never hardens, so it makes it really easy to use. It doesn't have a residue, it doesn't have a smell, and it's perfect. And you can mix a little bit. So if you want to give your sweet baby a nice little back massage to get them to rest and relax, you can just add a drop of lavender to your palm. Just one drop is plenty. And add a little bit of fractionated coconut oil in there. And then just rub it all into their skin. And the touch will be lovely. The fragrance will be lovely. And it's getting inside their bloodstream, which is much safer than those toxic lavender fragranced baby products that are full of petroleum products and fake lavender and Lord only knows what else. And it's going to help your baby's body to just calm and relax. And it's super, super cool that you can have those tools as a mom to help your child and feel really safe about it, okay? Thank you so much, Jane. Jane's telling me how great I look, and that obviously is her attempt to be my favorite, and it's working, Jane. I'm just going to tell you. Okay, so lavender is an oil that we kind of call the Swiss Army knife. You can use it for just about anything, but think of it, when you think of lavender, maybe write this down, get a little piece of paper, and write down lavender, calming. So if you want to calm your mind, calm your emotions, calm your heart, calm your skin, scrapes, irritations, cuts, bug bites, you just want to fall asleep and thereby calm your body and calm your mind, anything calming, you're going to do lavender for that, okay? And you know that it's safe to use on your skin. We just showed you that. It's safe to inhale it. You can like take your hands and hold them right here in front of your child when they're not calm or when mom's not calm. You can breathe it in. Or doTERRA, if you have the Home Essentials Kit, which is our top 10 oils for every home, they've given you this really cute petal diffuser. Now it actually looks much cuter now, but this is the older one that came with before, but it's the same pretty much basic thing. You fill it up with water until you get to before you get to the red line, add 3 or 4 drops of lavender, and then just turn it on and put it in your bedroom, put it in your family room, whatever area. And everybody that breathes the air for the next several hours is going to feel those wonderful calming properties. When you inhale an essential oil, it affects your brain super quickly, and it has amazing powers to help your emotions. And so it's never a bad idea to constantly be diffusing essential oils on an intermittent cycle. All of our diffusers have a built-in intermittent cycle. This particular one is an older version that has 1, 2, and 4 hours. The new one, I think, goes up to 10 or 12 hours. And so it'll come on for a little burst and then turn off and so on, and until it's empty or until the cycle runs out. And that's perfect for it to give your nose a little break, but it's going to help with your breathing. It's going to help with your mental and emotional state. And it's also going to help to deal with cooties that are in the air and on surfaces in that room. And so it's just a really great thing to do every single day. It's really a little tiny bit of essential oil. So if you're just new to essential oils and you're a little nervous, that's such a gentle way to introduce essential oils to anybody. And do it all the time. Do it every day. Get in the habit. Mix and match. Don't be scared. Play with your oils. If you have the basic oils, lavender is always going to be a good one to put in the diffuser. You can add lots of stuff to it. Something that goes really good in the diffuser with lavender would be frankincense. Both very calming for the mind, very soothing. Can't go wrong with these two friends. And so you could put maybe 2 drops of each in your diffuser. It's going to help you sleep. It's going to help you feel calmer. Just kind of play. And as you build up your oil collection, you'll find different fragrances really go well together. If something's too strong, you can add a little citrus to it. I know you got some citrus. You got some lemon oil in your kit. Lemon's a great one to diffuse to make everybody feel happy and kind of perked up. And it's a great one to diffuse like in the kitchen. It just smells so clean and fresh. And, you know, especially now in the summertime, it smells very summery. So it's a great one that you can put in your diffuser. It's a great oil to drink in your water. So we're going to talk about internal use of essential oils. How do you know if it's safe to be used internally? Okay, first of all, if it's named after a plant, chances are it should be safe to be consumed, right? Like whenever you're looking at other brands of essential oils and they're like, oh, we don't recommend that you take lemon internally. Really? Like what else do you do with lemon? We all do. Everybody does lemon internally. Lemon zest. It's something we should be able to do. So they probably know that it's not safe to be used internally. One of the really well-known companies that was in that consumer advocate report a couple of months ago, I was visiting somebody that had a bunch of their brand of oils, and I took a drop of lemon and I just put it on the back of my hand and I licked it off, expecting it to taste like lemon. And oh my gosh, it tasted nothing like lemon. It didn't taste like anything I would want to put in my mouth ever. And it clearly was not really lemon. So, but with doTERRA, you're going to taste the familiar taste, and you know it's safe because it has something on it that says supplement facts. And that's an easy way to tell when you pick up the bottle if it says supplement facts. So one of the oils that you have that does not have that is Breathe. So you'll notice that is not on the bottle. And so that's just a quick, easy way to tell that that's not really one that we recommend. Now, will you die if you use Breathe internally here and there? No, they're all safe and pure, but that's generally not the way that we use it. Okay, so no need to panic and freak out if you hear someone talking about using an oil that doesn't have a supplement fact sheet, but doTERRA's recommendation for usage is right on the bottle. It actually tells you on here for internal use that you can put a drop in 4 ounces of water. Gosh, speaking of water, I think I need some. Hang on. Oh, I promise that was not a commercial for drinking oils in your water. I just got a weird tickle in my throat. And this is a glass bottle. You'll notice you can hear the clinking of the glass. And I recommend you get a glass or a stainless steel water bottle for consuming your citrus oils. And you don't want to add it to plastic, basically, is what I'm saying. And really, we want to get away from using plastic, especially single-use plastic anyway. Not good for anything, your body, the environment, the earth, just any of that. So Certainly not good for adding citrus oils, as citrus breaks down toxins like petroleum. And so we definitely find petroleum in plastics. And so in this 20-ounce bottle, I probably have 3 or 4 drops of lemon or really any other citrus. If you, before you signed up as a Wholesome member, if you sat down and met with a consultant, they may have given you a free bottle of wild orange. It's another citrus oil that's great to add in your water. They're both going to be super uplifting to your brain and your emotions, and they're going to be very cleansing. They're going to help your body to purify toxins, which, yes, it is supposed to do naturally, but because of all the toxic things that we eat and breathe and drink and put on our skin, unfortunately, toxins build up and then our filtering organs can't do their job. And these oils scientifically have been proven to assist the liver and the kidneys in getting rid of toxins and keeping new toxins from accumulating. So I like to shoot for around 8-10 drops of citrus oil every single day, and I like to do them in my water. It gets me drinking more water and flavors my water. And even my 5-year-old for 3 years or something has been drinking like 1 drop in his little stainless steel water bottle, and he asks for the flavor of citrus oil that he wants, because we have a ton of them. We've got lime and grapefruit and just lots of different ones. And Mary said wild orange is a happy oil, and it is. When you smell it, you just kind of suddenly feel happy, and it's true. Like, it changes the chemical reaction that's happening. So those are some ways to use the essential oils. Now, if you pick up an essential oil that is one of our warmer oils, and I don't even see it in front of me, but let's just pretend here. Let's talk about oregano for a second. We're going to pretend that this is oregano. In fact, let me just do Digestin. So Digestin is the digestive blend, and it literally is not hard to figure out what to do with that. If you have something going on with your stomach, your intestines, just digestively from here all the way down to the end of your digestive system, then you're going to want to use the digestive blend. Now, if you open it up, which I encourage you, these work a whole lot better opened up. When I see somebody that's had a kit of essential oils for 3 or 4 months and they're still in the little case laying on their side, I'm like, they have no idea what these do. Okay. They do stuff when they're open though. So if you open up and smell it, it might smell to you like something you don't want to taste, especially if you don't care for the taste of black licorice. And so in that situation, doTERRA has made a way for you to use that oil internally without having to taste it. We have these things called veggie caps, okay? And they're just a vegetable-based substance made into capsules, and they're empty capsules. You just pop that off, and you take your bottle of Digestin or oregano or something you don't want to taste that's maybe hot, and you drip it right in there. Okay, I don't know if you can see, I got like 2 drops in there. And then you want to take it pretty much right away so it doesn't melt the capsule, and take it, with quite a bit of water to get it washed down there. But that's going to get in your system, and then you don't have to taste it, and you don't have to worry if that oil is hot. Anya is mentioning that Digestin is also good for plugged sinuses and ears. So that is a great point, and that is something that you're probably not going to see written down in very much literature, but you'll learn that from your essential oil family. When you join doTERRA, you become part of an essential oil community. We don't just sell products, we actually join together and teach and educate each other with our stories and our experiences. And so we have, if you're a member of my team, we have a Facebook group called Oil Shares VIPs for members only, and you can go in there and you can ask a question. And people who have been using oils for years and years will tell you their experiences. You can hit the little search button and type in sinus, and you'll find out somebody's going to tell you to put Digestin in your belly button to help drain your sinuses. Or somebody's going to tell you put it behind your ears and along your jawline to drain clogged ears or swimmer's ear. Now, I will tell you that as a fair-skinned person, that Digestin's a little bit warm for me, and it can be for kids and elderly folks and people with sensitive skin. So what you would do is just mix it with a little bit of the fractionated coconut oil first, and then you can go ahead and put it alongside, behind your ear and along the jaw. Let me tell you a little tip. Hopefully the person that helped you get started gave you some little things like these roller bottles. This is a 5 milliliter roller. If you know that let's say you have a little one that is going to be swimming all summer and they struggle with getting a lot of buildup in their ear when they're swimming, go ahead and make up a roller to make your life easier, okay? So you can take your empty roller and your Digestin, and you can put some in there, okay? I would fill this up about a third of the way with Digescent because Digestent's a little bit warm. If I was doing like lavender and I wanted to dilute it, I would just do half and half. But this one's a little bit of a sensitive oil, so twice as much coconut oil as essential oil. So I would add my coconut oil in there. Okay, so you can kind of see that's like twice as much. Swirl it around, pop the little top on, and then we have these lids to screw on, but then we have inside your little essential oil booklet, you have cap stickers. So you don't have to guess what you just made. You find yourself your Digescent sticker, which I don't think actually I do have one left. And you take your sticker and you can put it right on there. I recommend putting it on the actual glass part and not the lid because sometimes lids can get lost, but then it's on the side, all right? So then you already have it handy and you can just roll it and it's super, super easy. I want to tell you something, don't worry because you don't have to buy all the things right now. But as you start to build up your collection, doTERRA does make these same oils we're talking about, they make them in what we call touch, okay? So if something's in a roller and it says the word touch on it, right there, that means it's already been done for you. It's like easy button. You don't have to mix it. You don't have to think. You don't have to worry if you diluted it correctly or not. It's already done. So for me, this is Breathe. Breathe is obviously to help open up your airways, your sinuses, your chest, all of that. I have to be careful putting Breathe on my chest or on my face because I have sensitive skin and it has peppermint once again. So I love that Breathe Touch is already made for me and I can just roll it right on. I don't have to worry. I can put that right on my small child. And in fact, he can do it himself because it's in a roller. Our son knows that if it's a touch roller, he's good. He can use them himself. If you want to be even more cautious, we do have a kids set that is like really, really overly cautiously diluted. And so if you are a super, super cautious person with not as much essential oil experience as me, and you just want to be more careful and make sure, then you can get those kids oils and they're super fun. I don't think I have one sitting here in front of me, but they're super cute and they're super fun and they're color coded and you can just give your kids a set and feel totally comfortable with them, just playing with them and overusing them because they're so, so diluted. And they smell fantastic. They've used much gentler oils in there. And yes, my mom is mentioning that if you want to find stuff easily, put the cap stickers on the top. Normally I do that with like these bottles. I put the sticker on the top. When I'm making rollers, I get nervous that I'm going to mix up what I've put in there. So I always stick them on the side. Another reason I put them on the side for roller blends is because I often will blend more than one oil together. So let's say that you have a little tiny baby who is having some digestive and respiratory stuff going on. And you don't have the kids oils, you don't have the diluted oils. And so you get your product guide, which I really recommend you getting one of these. They're like $1 or something. And there's this really neat chart in here that tells you which oils need to be diluted and how much they need to be diluted. It's like a super simple cheat sheet. In here, it looks like this. By the way, when you're a member and you're in the Oil Shares VIP group, we have a file section and we also have a frequently asked questions learning unit where you can go and find all this stuff too, okay? But if you look at this chart, it'll tell you which oils are safe. And so a little tip is when you're wanting to use a super gentle oil, like on a baby, look for oils that say ATIN, okay? That means aromatic, topical, internal, and neat. Aromatic means you breathe it in. Topical means you put it on your skin. Internal means you can take it internally. And N or neat means you don't need to dilute it. So if you find oils like that, those are always good ones to stick on little kids. So if I were making a breathing blend, something like Breathe, I was making that and I didn't have the pre-made rollers or I didn't have the kids rescuer blend or anything like that, then I might find that it'd be really good to use cardamom. Cardamom oil is ATIN, great for digestion, great for respiratory. And another oil that I might want to add to that would be maybe a little bit of the tea tree. So let me see, do I need to dilute tea tree? It is listed under tea now, boys and girls. It used to be Melaleuca. And yes, that one is aromatic, topical, and it's neat. So I would take those two oils, mix those together in the roller, and then I would then put both stickers on here. I would put the tea tree sticker and I'd put the cardamom sticker, and I would know that I have a blend in there. So that's why I've gotten in the habit of putting my blend stickers on the side. The reason we want to stick them on top for the bottles is because we don't want you to get in the habit of leaving your oils in the cute little box they came in and leaving them sitting like that. They'll start leaking. That's not cool. And they all tend to look the same from the top too. So we want you to store them upright. Get yourself a little case or something. I have this cute little tray that I store my really commonly used oils in, so people can just grab them. Okay. So we've talked about just about everything, but we've talked about aromatic, topical, internal. We've talked about neat oils. We've talked about oils that need to be diluted, like oregano. Oregano, when it's not in the touch, needs to be heavily diluted. It would be more like 3 drops of coconut oil for every 1 drop of oregano. But this is a great oil for like really, really bad cooties. You know, something's just really needs to you need to get rid of something out of your body. Maybe you have a mosquito bite that somebody scratched way too much and it's looking icky now. You want to get some oregano in your system. You would never want to put oregano right there just by itself. So you would either use the oregano touch, or you would need to mix it pretty heavily with the fractionated coconut oil. That's why if you just got a kit and it didn't come with this really should be on your next order. You need to have this. We keep one everywhere. We keep a set of oils in the house so people can grab it. And if you did make a mistake and you accidentally put oregano on and it started to burn, your initial reaction is going to be, oh, I need to go wash that off with soap and water. No. Heat and moisture are going to intensify essential oils. So if you were to do that, you're going to make it worse. So what you want to do is you want to take your fractionated coconut oil, put it right on the area that is uncomfortable, and it's going to slow the absorption way down. If you don't have it, you can use regular solid coconut oil in a pinch. You can even use extra virgin olive oil, almond oil, grapeseed oil, or even whole milk, something with fat to just kind of slow that oil down. You just don't want to use water. That's going to be your first reaction. Even if you get it in your eye, you don't flush it out with water, okay? Just don't ever do that. Fractionated coconut oil is really the best way to go, okay? So there's a lot of comments here from more experienced oil users. So make sure you go back and read the comments. You'll learn a whole lot of stuff. But basically we learned about lemon being cleansing, lavender being calming. We didn't talk about peppermint. Peppermint's cooling, so it's going to cool you down. This time of year, it's a great one to put on the back of your neck, or if you're me, make sure you mix it with coconut oil and then put it on the back of your neck. Or if I don't have diluted peppermint, I'll put it on the bottoms of my feet. Always a great place to put essential oils. When in doubt, put the oil on the bottom of your feet, okay? You really can't go wrong doing that. It has nothing to do with your feet. It's just a less sensitive area, and it's going to get that oil into your body. Your body's going to send it where it needs to go. But peppermint is cooling. The tea tree oil is, I guess, a good word for that one would be that it's sort of like, what's the word I'm trying to find? Like I can't think of the word. It's what you put on something like an antiseptic, okay? And that's really what you want to think about, or antifungal for the tea tree. Oregano is purifying, like it's gonna get rid of the big bad cooties. And we mentioned very quickly frankincense. Frankincense is gonna help your body to properly respond to inflammation situations. Like you're supposed to have inflammation in your body at certain times, like you hit yourself on the corner of the coffee table, you touch a hot pan, your body's going to produce an inflammatory response to protect you. But what you don't want is you don't want to be constantly in a state of inflammatory all the time, inflammation all the time. It hurts. It feels uncomfortable. It makes you swell. It just makes your body do funny things, overreact to everything. And so frankincense is just going to help your body keep that balance. It's going to be good to support your brain. If you hit your head for any reason, always put frankincense on it. Frankincense is amazing for skin. It's great to support healthy hormone balance. This should be an everyday oil for you. And I like to take it under my tongue. It's going to take some practice to get used to the taste. 1 or 2 drops. And if you don't like the taste, rinse your mouth out afterwards with some of your lemon flavored water and swallow it. But I do that twice a day. I try not to spill my water on myself usually. And if you've got a small child, rub it on the back of their neck, just 1 drop twice a day. Get that into astringent. There's a great oil, a great word on you. get into that daily habit. Another oil you want in your daily habits is On Guard. I must not have my sticker on my On Guard, but here's the On Guard Touch. This one is going to help your immune system to properly respond to threats. Like, you don't want it overreacting, you don't want it underreacting, you want it to do its thing properly. So using On Guard every single day, before you walk out the door, before you put your feet in the bed at night, put a little on your feet, on your kids, every day. If you think you're going to have trouble developing this new habit, then just put this on your nightstand and just remember, feet before the feet hit the floor, On Guard. Before the feet come back in the bed, On Guard. Or you can put it by your toothbrush. You brush your teeth every day, put your frankincense and your On Guard right there. Put your lemon by your water, where you get your water, by your glasses in your kitchen, whatever it takes to start at least those 3 basic habits: lemon, On Guard, frankincense, every day, twice a day. Those are just really good things. We talked about breathe. Breathe is going to be super, super opening to your respiratory system. It's going to open those airways. It's going to help you. It's very refreshing as well. And what have we not talked about? I feel like we're missing something. Oh, Deep Blue. And Deep Blue is like relieving, very relieving for any sort of discomfort in your muscles, your joints, your bones. And put that on. You can even put it on before a workout or before you're out gardening or running around after your grandkids or whatever. Just a couple drops. You only need 1 to 3 drops of oil at a time to get an effect. And I like to start small and work my way up. Put 1 drop on. If I need a little more, I can do a little more. And so you don't need a lot when you're dealing with doTERRA, because these are not watered down. These are not diluted. As I said, everything that's in the bottle is already listed for you. Real quick, I want to tell you about the 3 oils that are free when you place a 200 PV, which is just point value. So like roughly $200-ish of essential oils. Whether you get a starter kit like the Home Essentials kit, or you purchase another set of oils, or you're already a member and you do a loyalty rewards order, you can get these oils for free automatically with a 200 point value order. You're going to get Balance, which is the grounding blend. It just helps you to properly respond to stress. That's really how I describe it. It's not going to take away the stress, but it helps you to have a proper response without overreacting, and just helps you to feel more calm and react more calmly. This is a must every day, twice a day for me. I love to put it on my wrists. It's fantastic smell. Aroma Touch, which is the massage blend, it helps support healthy circulation and blood flow through parts of your body. It helps your body not to have improper inflammatory responses. It helps with discomfort. It's just a great one for irritated areas like maybe sore knees or backs or feet or legs. And then this one is called the Tension Blend. People often use it for head tension, but it's great for that stress that you get in your shoulders and upper back. I've even used this to help cool me down. It's got some cooling oils in it. And it's somewhere around like $75, $80 worth of oils for free when you spend $200. So it's a no-brainer. If you get the set that we've talked about tonight, which is the Home Essentials Top 10 with the free diffuser, the pedal diffuser, you're going to automatically get those 3 for free. And if you are a member and you put together a 200 point value loyalty rewards order, you are going to just automatically get those for free. Now, before I close, I'm going to tell you that if you're new, I would really encourage you to add this product to your next order. This is our Lifelong Vitality Pack. It is our most reordered product that we have. People love it. It is everything that you're missing in your diet. It's all of the ABC vitamins, the minerals, the fish oils, all of the things, plus 9 essential oils and plant extracts like turmeric and frankincense extract and things that are going to help your body and your cells to be healthy. It's got like something like $900, I believe, of fresh foods in here that you would not be able to consume that much healthy food and in a 30-day period. It has everything that your body is missing in your diet that you need specifically to help you be optimal. If you are a doTERRA member, you get that at half price on your loyalty rewards order. If you're new, I really encourage you to sign up for our text reminders so that you get in on a little thing we call Digging for Deals. It's on the very first Monday of every month. We walk you through on video, just like this, step by step by step, how to place an order to make sure that you don't miss out on massive deals like this. And you don't miss out on freebies, like these 3 freebies that we're getting. And we're going to walk you through all of those special deals and promos that we have and teach you how to order strategically so that you don't miss out on the benefits you're entitled to as a doTERRA member. If you don't have a doTERRA membership, talk to the person who invited you to watch this video tonight. They'll help you find the best way to get started for your budget, your family, your health needs, and make sure, please, that you get those 3 oils when you get started this month. Then you can come back next week and you can join our raffle again, our live raffle for people that are watching, but you can join as a newbie instead of a guest. And we will make sure that the person that helped you get started will set you up with a personal one-to-one consultation to help walk you through the oils. Make sure you know how to use the oils for the things that you want to feel more of or less of in your physical and emotional body. So I hope that you've learned something tonight by watching. I am going to include a link, or maybe one of our experienced oilers can include a link to our remind.com for our newbies so that you can sign up to get those text reminders so that you can join us every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern at facebook.com/oilshares for Magic Beans, and also our first Monday Digging for Deals event to help you get the most of your membership. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you back here next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching on YouTube, please like our video, hit the red subscribe button so you get notified about all our new content. Have a great night, everybody. See ya.